now all you hear in
Right.
practice is, damn it, Mike! Damn it, Mike! Just down that manual, the whole gym jumped. Everybody was like in it for themselves anyway, so that wasn't gonna go nowhere. We didn't have a winning culture like.
Welcome to the experience. Now loading in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everybody to the first episode of the Tough Talks with Deej, aka the TTD podcast. This is the place where we navigate hoops, life, and the culture. Today I'm joined by standout guard at the Peoria Central High School, 4-year athlete, 4-year soldier in the Army serving on the Fort Bragg location base, one of 2 players on his team to average 20 plus in the Fort Bragg Men's League. Mike Cade, welcome to the show today, my boy.
Thanks for having me, brother man. You froze,
Hey, you cutting out, ain't it?
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Shake back, cousin. Shake back. Yeah. You got that Cricket wireless connection today.
Here we go with this Metro Boomin.
Lord Jesus, we ain't gonna be able to get through the podcast. I can't hear a word he said. Yeah, bro. Okay. So for those who don't know you, what could you say in 5 words or less to help them get to know you better?
Goofy.
Okay.
Unserious.
Man, I see.
What's the word? Yeah, depending on the day, I just might be spontaneous. Just might be. You can ask me any question, I just might have the answer.
You just might have the answer. Okay. Well, I do have a question for you. You over there smacking on them chips. What you eating, brother?
Brother, man, I just tried the little honey barbecue joint.
Yeah, well, in case y'all don't know, welcome to my black job. Yeah, this is black already. Bro.
It was good, bro. I might
Right.
be a
Food tester?
Yeah.
If you had to test one food, like for the rest of your life, because you know people say when you eat food, it gets old after a while. If you could only taste test one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Does it have to be like an innovative food?
You could-
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can put your own little shebang on there, but for the
Okay,
most
so-
part,
It's the same food, just different flavors of the food.
it could be different flavors and different variations. So like, okay, say you chose PB&J, you could eat a PB&J with peanuts in it. Had to put the and
I
then
think I
rice,
yeah,
just rice.
yeah. Because rice is so versatile, bro. Like,
You don't, going back off of what I asked you earlier, the first question, you don't know what people think about you, but if you were to have a guess, when people think of Mike, what comes to mind?
unserious has to be top of the list.
Yeah.
I'm the last person. If something happened and you're not supposed to laugh, don't look at me.
I will never look at you. That's why do you think I didn't look at you when I was doing my introduction? I knew I was
Don't
gonna
look at
laugh.
Don't look.
I knew I was gonna laugh. Oh,
I'm the last person you want to look at.
Is that the only similar term that you feel compared to you versus them?
That's what has been given out at first glance. Like, I might
Given out at
crack a
first
joke here and
glance.
there, you know.
You're good for a joke in serious moments. Yeah.
Tackle. I'm gonna get the
Yeah.
joke off.
Okay. All right. So let's going forward. Let's talk about where you from, man. We both from the same city. What does it mean to you to be from Peoria, Illinois?
Oh man, I don't know. To be honest, it's just like so small, bro. Everybody know everybody.
Don't get camera
So it's
shy
like-
now. I know you
It's
gotta
like, I'm trying to think, but
Right.
it's like, you know, when everybody know everybody,
right.
it's like I'm not gonna say a connectedness kind of, but it's
Right.
like if one person from the city make it, you know what I'm saying, everybody show love, everybody
Right,
support
right,
kind of
right.
thing.
Right.
So it's like,
So
cool.
it gives off a family knit, close knit type of vibe.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. You know, they be get down and beat down.
Oh yeah. Okay. So when people say pride of the city, what specifically comes to mind for you?
Peoria High, Central, the best high school in that city.
Oh, sorry. I think I need to. Yeah.
Put it back.
Yeah. The greatest high school to ever grace Peoria, Illinois' feet.
It's Central.
No. I think you spelled Quest wrong. I'll defend Quest to the day I die. That's my school, bro. That's my school. Gator for life.
I hope you would.
I got it tatted on me.
I hope you would, because they need all the defending they can get.
Hey,
Somebody got to do it, bro.
when did you get into playing basketball?
I was like 9 when I started hooping. And I had played for like it was like a rec team,
Right.
but they had like the names of NBA teams and all that. And
Right.
there's like a league they'll go around playing all the other teams. It was like the Trailblazers, the Jazz, the
The Christian
Celtics.
Center. I think that's what it was called. Or
No,
did we just?
I ain't playing the P.
Oh, you didn't play in the P.
My first time playing basketball, like for real,
Yeah.
was in Germany.
Oh, that's right. You
Cause yeah,
you
you see
have
that
been,
little ugly
yeah.
bald head picture of me with that Celtics jersey on?
Man, look, don't worry about it. It's gonna be a nice picture right here with your face on it. I'm telling you.
I'm saving it.
Oh
Because if I
yeah.
ever make it to the league and I get on the Celtics, I'm posting that.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
yeah.
crazy to me. That's like a full
Jason
circle
Tatum's
thing.
nephew. I know I got 2 free jokes. I know I got 2 free.
Ain't gonna start today.
But you know what? No matter how bad you do me,
Pause. No Diddy.
I'm in control. I'm gonna edit out all your jokes and I'm gonna keep my.
Think about it. Yeah, DJ was getting on Mike.
Honestly, when I posted it last night, bro, because literally after I finished my logo and everything, and I posted it on Instagram last night, a bunch of people reached out and they wanted to go ahead and do it in person. I was only under the impression that this was gonna. I wanted to start
That's
this
what I
out
thought.
That's
what I thought we was going to the little joint. You sit on the couch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely the next step in it. But I wanted to make sure I had all the resources. But since I don't have the wireless mic that you would wear, it just made more sense to do virtual. And I can still create content virtually if, say, I can't get a guest on that week in person. So I'm trying to try this out, just see what sticks, what lands. And honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If this works, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really considering having a permanent co-host, you know. Yeah, Cade. So you say you play basketball all over. I mean, you've played in Peoria. You obviously played in Peoria. You've played down here, and you've played in Germany. What state or what culture do you feel had the toughest basketball competition for you?
Well, I can't really speak on Germany because I ain't hooped over there like recently. That was only when I was like 9, so we was like real underdeveloped.
Okay.
But I think I met the most buckets down here. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Like people from the crib is tough.
Right.
But like down here, it's to like pros. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of pros and everything down here. I'm not saying it's not pros at the crib, but it's like.
But it's bigger state.
Yeah, I better say in Peoria, it's not too many people that make it for hooping.
Right. Agreed. Okay. So you played, did any of your family members play? Siblings, parents?
Mom told me she hooped in 5th grade and my dad played football.
And your Mariah, your sister, she ran track in high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
She got the athleticism. I had to get this out the mud. I ain't hop off the porch in no 6-pack, bro.
You ain't jump off the porch, pure athlete, pure bred? Nah.
I had to work to be ATH, man.
You said your mom played a little bit when she was younger. Your dad played football. Your sister ran track. Your family's clearly full of athletes. What was that environment like growing up? Because my dad, I mean, he played, but my mom, she was more like the cheerleader on the side, cheering everybody on. So, but what was that like, having that dichotomy of really being able to be with your family like that?
Man, it took some getting used to. Everybody like to compete. Like, we could just be randomly coming out the store, come from either one of them. Last one to get to the car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet you can't beat me to the car. Like, come out the blue. Anything you do is competitive.
I see you carried that trend on though, because you definitely brought that one up to Campbell. You brought that one up to Campbell. Oh yeah.
Oh man, I feel so bad for Trey.
Oh man, so bad for Trey.
Last one to the car, mama.
Yeah, we can't disclose exactly what was said, but
they know.
In more extreme terms, they'll be laughing.
Last one to the car.
Oh yeah, no. Look,
you ain't gonna say the full thing.
You feel me? And the crazy thing is, I'm sure that phrase breeds athleticism, even if it's only for about 10 seconds. That 10-second burst, bro. I'm telling you, you turn into the Flash game.
Last one.
It don't matter if you in slides, Crocs, sports mode. It don't matter, bro. You gotta go, bro. You can't be mad.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. I know you want to skip, but don't look. I see you. Now look.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
All right, y'all. It's time to pay the bills. Are you an athlete that's looking for an edit to post on social media, or an upcoming brand or content creator that's looking for a new logo? Well, today's sponsor has you covered. And yes, I'm about to self-promote. Today's video has been sponsored by Deej's GFX, a graphic design page that meets all of your creative needs at an affordable price. They've worked with several athletes and businesses spanning across the country. They're currently offering 3 different design pricing packages at just $30, along with a 5% cashback opportunity that comes as a direct result from you, the consumer. Make sure to follow at Deej's GFX on Instagram today. If my mom didn't skip this ad, why would you? So going forward, based on our conversation, what was the moment when you knew you were good at basketball? Like the moment it clicked for you?
Good relative to good relative to what?
I'll rephrase it in this way. Every player has the moment when they know they felt as if they've arrived in basketball. I mean, I felt like I had that moment for myself, but what was that moment for you? It could have been in high school, could have been after. What was that moment when it clicked for you? You said, yeah, I'm Mike Cade. I'm a force to be reckoned with.
I don't think I had that moment yet.
You don't think you had that moment? That's
No,
fair.
I don't think-
That's fair. You know what? That's fair, but that actually surprises me because I mean, you my best homie. You know, I mean, obviously you're good, but I'm surprised you felt as if you didn't have a moment where that clicked for you.
Cause it's like you can be good like relative to your grade level or good relative to your age.
Right.
But and then like now it's like you play against everybody now. You know,
Right.
we old. We
Yeah.
play against everybody.
The
Now.
way
You know, we old.
slow down, Unc. Slow
Tell
down,
my
Unc.
uncle like, how old are you again?
Ain't you 30?
30? No. If I'm 30, he's 29, bro. I'm telling you, you're a year behind me. We getting older.
Nah, I'm more like 28 and a half. You know, you
Yeah,
36.
okay.
Yeah.
36? How we jump from 30 to 36?
Yeah, I don't know, but you found a way. Telling you that.
They always find a way to throw dirt on your name.
But okay, no, I respect that. But definitely at this level, I feel like you're either good or you're not because now we're playing against all ages. You may get, I mean, if you go to a workout, you may come across a few elite high schoolers. You're definitely going to be in the mix with collegiate athletes going from JUCO, NAIA, D1, and even sometimes at some runs you'll come across some pros. So at the point now, it's either you're good or you're not.
And it's like, but even you will play against people. I'm pretty sure every athlete has had this moment. They seen somebody play that was at a higher level than them. And they was like, wow, they are not good.
Right,
That person.
right.
So
Right.
like, there's no way this goes based off skill.
Right.
I understand like politics play a lot in it, but you can be like good and you still won't make the team. So it's like,
Yeah. Okay. So diving into politics, has there ever been a time where you've been a part of politics in your favor? And if you've been a part of politics against your favor, and how do you compare both scenarios? Like, what's your story?
fortunately, I've never been on the bad side of politics. It
Okay.
feels like politics has always been like good in my favor. Like
Right.
it'll be like word of mouth, like oh he could hoop, yeah, we getting him,
Right.
stuff like that.
I definitely wish I shared the same story. I've definitely been on
Well,
the latter end of political views. Oh yeah, it's you have to work 3 times as hard just to get one look, and
I feel like that's just not fair.
it's not. In athletics, there's going to be some form of politics, just like there'll be some sort of drama wherever you go in life. But you just have to kind of take the skill set that you have and adopt it and keep working. I mean, if it's going well for you, you keep working. If it's not going well for you, keep working. And that's the part that I fell in love with the most. Is just
Like when have you been on the side of experience?
when I transferred from Richwoods to the school down here in North Carolina. And I mean, I worked my tail off, bro. I mean, I worked out the whole summer. I genuinely felt I was ready. My peers said I was ready. And then I tried to come to summer workouts. The coaches wouldn't let me. They said you had to be on the team previous to the season prior. Yeah, exactly. But that literally wasn't in my control because I moved after the tryout date. So I had no chance to try out. And I tried to explain that. Nobody saw, nobody understood. I killed. I got invited all the way until the last day of tryouts. And then that's when, I felt like the politics finally caught up with me. So, yeah, of course, could you have played to the point that
It's undeniable.
it's undeniable. I'm not upset about that. Of course I was upset in the moment, but now I actually am fortunate that it happened because without that, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wouldn't have had the chance to get that because I kept working year after year after year because I wanted to be on the team. Yeah, until finally I got the chance to do so. Going forward about basketball and working with a team and being a part of a team, you nervous going into your freshman year about joining the Central basketball team, knowing the culture that came before you, Lil Dan, Shaun Livingston. Central, my bad, pride of the city, that culture, right? Were you nervous stepping onto that floor or going into that?
I wasn't bit. I thought you just come in, you try out, because what they do is obviously your only tryout isn't tryouts. Like you trying out in open gym, the coaches are obviously watching you, so that's not your only. You know what I'm saying? That's not your only tryout.
Right.
So like through the course of open gym, like you can tell if the coach is messing with you. Like he'll ask your name, and then like after a while they see y'all hoop, and then like he do stuff like start to make you a team captain and all that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like in your head, you like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's not guaranteed, but I'm ahead of my peers type thing.
Right.
So like you already know around the time come tryouts, just do what you've been doing and you're gonna get on the team. So all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, I'm ready. But it wasn't like I didn't even know you could play up like sophomore and varsity. I didn't know none of that. Like it was my freshman year. I don't think there was not a freshman that
you could lower your camera.
We did.
We did. See. Oh,
We had a freshman. He didn't start varsity, but he dressed varsity.
Right.
And I didn't know you could do that.
Right.
Until like I actually seen it and they was talking about it. And then later during the season, they bumped me up to play sophomore.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I see how. I see how it goes. And really
fun for you. You weren't thinking about just hooping. Just hooping. Okay. Do you think that helped you play better? Because see, me, I was the opposite. I've always treated basketball as more of a job. Like I understood the seriousness of it. I understood where it could take you. And while of course, basketball is fun, it's always been more of a job for me. So do you feel like that mindset helped you better on the court because you were just playing, you were just having fun, and it wasn't so end of the world to you in case something happened?
Yeah, because now that like basketball, like the higher you go up in basketball levels, it gets a lot more serious.
Right.
So like just treating it like, you know what I'm saying, just here's something you love to do, that definitely takes weight off your shoulders. Because like basketball is basically an art form. Like it's
true.
Creative expression. That's why everybody play different.
Right.
So like if you just do what you feel like doing instead of like, you know what I'm saying, like just thinking about it, overanalyzing everything. Because if you start to like overanalyze stuff and you start to think too much, then you're gonna get anxiety and all that.
Right.
And it's like if you just go out there, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be good. But of course, like nerves and stuff can't be helped. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I never had a nervous game or anything.
Right.
I definitely used to be in the locker room with butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Let's talk about butterflies. What was the most nervous you ever were before a game, and how did you handle it?
Most nervous I ever got, my first Manual Central game that wasn't freshman. My mom would tell me about the game. She like, hey, it's a Manual Central game. You better you got to show out. Like you got to turn up.
Lock in.
You put it on for your school, and the whole city gonna talk about it. So I'm like hearing about it. I'm like, yeah, whatever, OG, all right. And we come out of the locker room, warm up. We was down at Manual, the whole gym jumping. I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, this is extremely, extremely nerve-wracking, bro.
Right. how did you handle it? Did you have a good game? Did you?
No, I ain't had no good game. I can't even lie to you. I ain't had no good game. I ain't had too many good games in high school.
Yeah.
I was not a bucket in high school. I can't lie.
Well, I'll say it this way: good games are somewhat subjective because you can have.
True.
Do you have a
True.
good game in your role, or were you just too nervous to perform even the role that your coach assigned you to do?
I think I was probably too locked in because I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I was more like in awe of everything going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't locked in at all, bro. My first middle school game
yeah.
was the same way though.
Mhm.
Locked in. Like I'm sitting here like, bro, what if I fall or something, bro? I'm in the locker room. Bro. You know, couldn't nobody dunk back then, so you didn't care about getting
Right,
dunked on. What
right.
if somebody embarrassed me? You know, back
Mhm.
then we had the lingo. What if somebody tapped me?
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
yep.
But I really stopped caring about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. It's actually funny you mentioned that. I don't think I've ever told you this story, bro. But I believe it was our first road game in 8th grade. We were coming up for warm-ups, and bro, I hit a Gatorade spot,
Uh,
and I mean, bro, I fell. Yeah, I hit a slam. I'm telling you,
what?
it was bad. It was bad, bro. It was
I
bad.
feel last after that.
Dog, bro. So
Y'all go.
it's funny. It's actually funny to me that you mentioned your worst fear being you falling, and I actually did that, but I was out of the game. I was out of I mentally wasn't there. I wasn't there, bro. I was gone. My dad tried to put me in. I was no good, bro. So we discussed you playing in the Manual Central games. Did you watch them beforehand?
Nope,
No.
never.
Okay.
I wasn't hip. I wasn't outside of middle school. Like in middle school, it's
Right.
like everybody knew everybody because people
Right.
would go outside and go to
People
the
go
parties and all
outside.
that. That
Right,
wasn't
right,
me.
right.
I wasn't. I didn't.
Right.
People didn't know me till high school because
Right.
I hooped. And then
Right.
even I've never been an outside person. Like
Yeah.
my first homecoming, I didn't go to senior year, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to sit them out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did not want to go. I remember I boycotted. I took a stance. I mean, in hindsight, it didn't really make much sense. I took the stance because I was like, if I didn't make the team, the whole world gonna feel me. And I just didn't go outside. I was only in the gym. I mean, I really wasn't doing nothing except I don't it's not like I didn't show up to prom junior year and the coach is like, oh, where's
Yeah.
DJ? No, I did that to make a point. She forced me to go. I'm glad I went.
Mhm. No facts. I'm definitely glad I went.
Wait. Was that the fit where you had on the red 5?
It might have been. I think
You gonna hate
so.
me. You gonna hate me.
I think so.
You gonna hate me.
I think it was.
I'm telling you, bro. You gonna
I
hate
started
this
going to parties.
podcast.
I blame my mom. I started going to parties ever since.
Don't even get me started on Cade at that Campbell party when you fell up the stairs.
Oh, brother. I was having a ball. Just a
Dog.
joyous time.
Oh man, I've obviously played in high pressure, high level basketball games before, and you've also watched a bunch of packed games. I mean, we've been to a few games at A&T, Bay State,
Yeah.
Winston. So, do you feel that it's more electrifying when you watch, or more electrifying when you play?
Ooh, I'm gonna say when you play every time.
I
Cause
respect that.
bruh, if if you're not really invested in basketball, because I done seen people go to games.
Right.
Well, actually, I can say this about both, because I done seen people go to games and they're just not really interested in basketball, and it's just like when it gets a close game and it's like
Right.
a rivalry game or something.
Right.
You know, everybody starts standing up, everybody getting loud, it get real turnt in the gym.
Right.
But it's like some people just won't stand up. They'd be like, "What y'all doing this for?" You know?
Yeah. No,
But I done seen I
get
done seen on the other end too, like KT, he don't show emotion when he play.
Right.
Cause like one time we was in a close game and one of our teammates, he dunked on somebody, posted. I got the video on my phone.
Oh yeah.
He just running back on defense. Everybody else turn, he just running back on defense.
Man's hit that Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't see how people could do that.
A close game, I won't be nervous because I'm so locked in. And by that point, if I'm in that late in the game, I've gotten a feel for the game, so I know how it's gonna go. And I'm not really nervous at that point. You're just trusting what you've done. When I'm watching a game and it's a close game, I actually get nervous. It's weird. I'll be on the edge, like we've discussed. You played all 4 years and you got a chance to really see how the culture change from you playing your freshman year to your senior year. What was that like, you being a young 15-year-old stepping on to Central's campus to senior year, you taking a more involved role in your
It was something.
Right.
It was something.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Man, look, when you are underclassmen, like you
Right.
could get away with a lot of mistakes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like simple stuff, because like our coach would like emphasize the details.
Right.
So like when you take the ball out of bounds, why are you taking it out under the rim? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like stuff,
yeah.
just like you could get away with small little mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is they blame the upperclassmen.
Right.
But it's different when you're the upperclassman now that's getting blamed.
Right.
So now all you hear in practice is, "Damn it, Mike! Damn it, Mike!" I'm just rubbing my temples like, man, look, I don't know.
Bro.
Look, I don't know how I'm going to make it through the day, but man, I'm going to figure something out.
Bro, yeah, I already know, because that Central basketball culture, just from what I saw at some of the games, you make a mistake, you getting snatched, and you better guard 94 feet when you there.
Don't get me started, bro.
Oh yeah. Let me find out Mike was guarding 94 feet, ball headed Mike Cade. Let me find out.
You could just turn them a few times. They gonna fumble it.
Oh yeah. They gonna cough it up easy.
Even to this day, you turn a few people. You know, two people. I mean, I said two people. Only a few people got like two dribbles in their left hand. They switch back to that right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a gem for everybody that plays defense right there. They gonna two dribbles in their left hand. They gonna turn it back to that right hand.
Yeah.
They either gonna handle the rock or they gonna lose it.
Yep. And here we are, the first training session of Mike Cade's Skills Academy. Yep. He's charging $40 for 5 minutes of his time. Oh yeah.
Lord.
Oh yeah. Telling you, bro. So, even though you don't show it all the time, you would consider yourself to be a defensive savant, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what brings you more joy and passion? Playmaking for others, or really getting and being the soul and heart for a stop on defense?
I think defense. I can't lie. Defense is just more like, I don't know. Like, because when you play making, like, say you get like a driving kick, or you know what I'm saying, they double you,
right?
Make next pass or whatever. It's like, it's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's some you get some highlight plays, you get some dimes.
Right.
You like doing what you're supposed to do though. You distributing the rock. You playing basketball.
Right.
Defense, everybody can't play defense.
This is true.
Boy, everybody can't play defense. So if you point of attack defender and you just got somebody in the delivery box, bro.
Same day ship.
We might be saying, okay, same hour. You know what that does to somebody mentally? Like if they get locked up a few times,
mentally
bro.
Frustrating. It's frustrating.
Like you gonna get off your square, bro. Like it's not especially people with like a big head like that don't understand. Like at some point we gonna get you off your square. Yeah. We either gonna game plan around it or somebody gonna just want it more.
And I feel like ultimately that's what it really is. If you want to win, it's making those plays. And on top of making those plays, it's understanding, right? You can have all the talent in the world, but if you truly don't understand the process it takes to stay mentally locked into a game, then it doesn't matter how much talent you have, because it's gonna go down the drain. Because I want him
every time. If you their primary scorer and I can keep you off the game, we're probably gonna win. We're probably gonna win.
Yeah. I done seen it a few times, bro. You in the huddle, DJ. He's not scoring 20. We
got to. Don't tell me nobody averaged 30, because that I'm gonna make it my mission. So you have
mission.
30.
I'm gonna make it my mission.
I don't care if I got 0. You're not putting 30 on me.
Yep.
That's
not
over
putting
with.
30. I've never had 30 dropped on me. Good God, no.
As a team, I done got 40 put on. We done got 40 put on us as a team. But like point of attack, this is my matchup. Nobody has ever had close to no 30.
I'm sure Jalen Rose said the same thing about Kobe dropping 81 on him. Yeah, whatever you say, Cade.
Saying it ain't gonna happen, but it ain't happening.
You mentioned to me the process it was of you going through from your freshman year to your senior year. So your senior year, take me through what you were mentally doing and how you were mentally feeling after your season was over. Were you having any thoughts about what you wanted to do basketball-wise? Was prep school an option, or did you always know you were going to the military after?
Prep school was never an option. I can't even lie to you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Prep school was never an option.
Because of you, or
both?
Respect.
I really didn't even like school for real. Like
Yeah.
school was just, I don't know, it was just boring.
Mhm.
I was like, yeah. And then at that point, I think like junior year is when I figured out I was going to the Army. So it
You
like,
knew. Oh, you
yeah,
knew.
I knew
You knew.
already. I said
Oh,
the
you
only way I
knew.
won't go to the Army is if I got like an offer that I wanted for real.
So did you have any offers your senior year?
Not one.
Hey.
I had like an academic scholarship, but it was
Right.
for an art school because I think my art teacher did
Mm.
something for me because she knew I was real good at it.
Right.
So I got like what's the name for an art school? But it was like an academic scholarship anyway. So it was like I'm going to the Army anyway. So like senior year, I don't think that was a good year for me in basketball anyway.
Really?
I think
So
my junior
your
and
junior
senior
year
year
was
was
better.
probably no, my junior and senior year was probably my worst years of basketball. I can't lie.
Oh, take. Why do you say that?
It's different when you coaching with like an older. I mean, I said coaching when you playing with an older style of coaching
Right. Okay.
because everybody. Okay, Manual we played. Manual they were like a little bit more advanced than us. So this was like 2018, 2019.
Right.
This is back when you're a 6'3" center, and at the next level,
You gonna be
I'm
a
gonna be.
guard.
You know what I'm saying? I should be learning
Right.
how to play basketball at my position, bro. That don't make no
Right.
sense, bro. So it's
Right.
just like I was kind of out of it, and then it was like everybody. We didn't have a winning culture. Like everybody was like in it for themselves anyway. So that wasn't gonna go nowhere.
Did you ever consider transferring to a different school?
No.
Okay. Look. You about what 5 years removed now? Go and tell the people where would you have considered? I know Quest was number 1 on your list. So from 2 to 5, where were you considering?
Talking about Richwoods was definitely the move, but Tez went there. I was like, I'm not going. I'm not going with Tez.
Right.
It ended up being the right move for Tez because I think Tez averaged like 26 with them.
He was getting off.
He was running rampant with them. I was just gonna go somewhere where like I could be the focal point of the offense because I felt like out of everybody that we played with, I didn't feel like I was the best, but I felt like I was one of the players that should be scoring a little bit more.
Right.
And then like my game was like limited because I couldn't shoot threes.
Mhm.
Like I was told 15 and in. That's how I got the midi game. I could shoot any shot I want 15 and in.
Oh yeah.
I used to be in practice, step backs, all that, bro. Heaves, mid range, but I was knocking them though.
Right.
But 3-pointers, I couldn't. I probably shot my whole senior year. I probably shot 1 3-pointer, bro. Doinked it in the corner. Yeah, doinked it in the corner. I got my own rebound.
Oh yeah, that's bad, bro.
Yeah, I doinked it.
Oh yeah. You got your rebound winner for the late. You probably missed that one too.
No, I got fouled, but I didn't finish the and one, so I got yelled at for that.
Shaking my
But
head.
I put that on myself. I think I should be able to finish and ones. I feel like I doinked it, and it was a close game when I shot it too. I didn't have no business shooting it. I just happened to space to the corner. I looked down. I'm behind the 3. I said, yeah, I'm letting this ride.
In a close game?
We ended up winning on the game winner, actually.
Yeah. Guess who ain't take that one? Not you.
Oh, not me. I got the game winning rebound, though. That means
okay. So you mentioned earlier that you knew in your junior year, which was 2018, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So you knew in your junior year of high school that you were going to the Army. Let's talk about that for a little bit. What was that like knowing that you were going to go and you were going to be placed in a new environment?
Keep it a buck. It didn't hit me till I left. Like, I wasn't thinking about it at all.
Yeah. Right.
But boy, it all hit me like a Mack truck the other day. I had to get shipped out. Oh, Lord Jesus. I was in that joint crying.
You were crying for real? Oh, yeah.
So I came in, my first day was July 1st, 18. So I had like June to enjoy my summer.
Right.
But the last day before I left, like I did not want to go. Like I didn't want to leave at all.
Right.
Like when I was leaving, I'd be telling everybody, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go. Like my grandma came to send me off. Like I wanted to go visit my friends and shit. In the closet, like getting my clothes together, I'm in that joint like crying, bro, like bawling real tears.
Dang.
My grandma, you all right? I'm like, yeah.
Good. Not good.
Then, so my mom's, she dropped me off. It's my mom, my sister, they dropped me off at the little recruiting station because that's where the van could pick you up from before you go to MEPS. Man, I got out that car. I'm like, Mama. And I
started crying again. I knew it.
I'm tearing up, bro. Now both of them crying. As I'm saying goodbye.
Oof.
It was just it was just real. It was real
Yeah,
sad.
bro. I can
But
that adjustment phase definitely hits fast, but I know for a fact that that couldn't have been easy. Having to leave your family abruptly like that, and then on top of that, being shipped into different places. Because where was your basic at?
South Carolina,
Okay, so your base was out.
Fort Jackson.
Okay, Fort Jackson. Right. We done heard a few stories about Fort Jackson.
You know.
Yeah. So we got Fort Jackson in South Carolina for basic. Then you did your AIT in Virginia, and
Yeah.
then you were based in North Carolina, where you've since relocated indefinitely. So what's that process been like for you, being in 3 different states in 5 years?
It wasn't too bad. The only thing I don't like is traveling.
Right.
Like we had to fly down to South Carolina. It wasn't bad. But when we graduated basic, we had to sit on I think it was like a 7-hour bus ride to Virginia, and I'm just on the bus like, man, my legs. I was there until like December, so like I go from sweating every day to now I'm just about shivering. It's snow on the ground.
Right. Once you permanent or indefinitely relocated to North Carolina, how was it being completely in a new state where you didn't really know anybody?
It took a minute because the unit I was working at, my platoon sergeant, he was like, "You hoop?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Right.
He was like, "We got a team." I'm like, "Okay." Like, y'all, like with refs? He's like, "Yeah, we playing under the whistle and all that." I'm like, "All right, let's do it." Then the season had started, so it was like I thought I was going like, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was done with basketball after that.
Right.
But I got blessed, and it's like I never missed a season because 2019 I had a season, then 20. This is actually my first year missing a basketball season since high school.
Right. That's actually what I was going to ask you. How's that been for you? Because I know that truly couldn't have been easy. I mean, I was fortunate enough to have club when I played. It wasn't exactly collegiate basketball, but it was still kind of a healthy middle ground. Balance a full-time job with your hoop dream. What was that process like for you this year?
I got early classes. I like being an early bird. I prefer to get up early in the morning. Right. So if my day is done at 12 in the afternoon, I ain't got nothing else to do all day. Like,
right.
Everybody just waking up, you know, like I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't find nothing to do with myself, so I just sit around a lot. That's how I got that gut. I was eating a lot.
That gut, yeah. We must conclude this episode. My last question for you is, what are you expecting yourself from this year as an athlete, but more importantly as a person?
As an athlete, I'm trying to get on this roster, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get on this roster. I'm trying to stack up some D1 offers and see what I can do next year. It would be lovely.
Okay, so I know I just said last question, but last question for if there was a 10 to 15 second pitch you could give to any coach right now that's watching, what would you say?
High IQ guard, great size,
easily coachable,
and loves defense,
and then plays defense. Real 94 feet, real dog. Look, man, I'm not gonna hold you up too much longer. We appreciate you coming on, and I look forward to kicking it again with you, my boy.
Man, I don't know.
All right,